Well, hello. Um, I'm going to do beans today. Don't know how long we'll be on, but I'm going to be doing some wiring on this one of the mines that I just almost finished, not quite finished, and then I may weather it. But before I get the roof on, I need to get the little LED lights put in it, and which they're actually installed. I just need to wire them up. So that's what I'm going to do first. Steve may be here in a little bit. Hopefully, I doubt Dennis will be. He's probably working, and I don't know if Jerry will be or not. Bill, I know Bill's working too, probably. So I did not send it to Bill, but Bill, if I'm wrong about that and you want to come on, uh, put something in the chat, and I'll send you the link to it. Anyway, this little mine that I'm working on right now. So which way is the best way to show you? I can't see it if I do that. I'll show you this way. Okay, this is a Campbell Scale Models kit. The Idaho Springs mine. I just like the look of it, and it's going to go up in my mining district. And while I'm waiting on a couple more backdrops to show up before I can plaster the mountains that these are going to be sitting on, I thought I'd go ahead and get the mines built. So that's what I'm in the process of working on right now. This is the mine. This is the front. This is the back, and you can see I added LED lights above the entrance in and the entrance out of the mine cars coming out of they come out of the mine over here and dump out this side. And then I've got a light inside also. So that's what I'm wiring up right now. And we'll go from there. I don't know how much conversation I'll be doing while I'm on here, but if anybody has any questions, just holler. And hey, Ethan. Uncle Ethan. Okay. Good to see you. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do here. These LEDs, I get these from a guy. It's a guy in China, but they come well packed. I've never had one that hasn't worked. They're inexpensive, and I like them. They work really well for what I'm doing. So I try not to buy too much from China, but it's kind of impossible anymore not to. So we'll just go with that. Okay, I think I have a hole through there. Some of the lights I get from him do already have resistors on them, but not all of them do. These that I'm using here do not, but I'm going to tie all three of these together on one line and then put the resistor in that. Let's stay there. This is a 36 volt, 5 amp rated, 28 gauge solid copper wire that I get from, what was it, evandesign.com. They've got a bunch of this kind of stuff, and that's what I'm using to run the main wire off of these three. if I can cut that wire before I get the insulation off of it. I'm not sure how close that's going to be for you. I can't get my camera much closer without it being in my way. The solder I'm using is a very fine rosin core solder, but I'm also going to use a rosin flux. And we're going to put our heat shrinks on it. This kind of works always fine with my shaky hands and big fingers. Keep those together. Got that tin. Now we can put it up here. Okay, that's one side. Hey, Digger, Randall. Who else dropped in here? Well, Digger and Randall, good to see you. Working on one of my mines, wiring up the lights in it right now. And then once I get all that run in, I'll get the roof on it, and then I'm going to start weathering on it. Pardon me for being slow to get the chat, because I got to take my glasses off to do this fine work, and then I can't read the chat. So, like I say again, Steve might be here a little bit later. He wasn't sure when he was going to be able to be here, if at all. And I'm pretty sure Dennis and Bill and Jerry may be working also. Don't know. This was kind of a last minute thing on my part. I was going to do it on my channel. I thought, no, I'll just do beans, and that way everybody can have more people see it if they want to come in. I'm not even sure what gauge these wires are, but they got to be in the 30 gauge range or smaller. Because the 28 gauge hookup wire I'm using is a lot bigger than these. And again, I apologize for the picture because the camera, I can't get the camera any closer without it being in my way. Where's that there? There we go. Okay, well, I have to figure out how to set that before I can start. Now we can reach it. One little trick if you're using heat shrink and it's just a little bit small, if you've got a long needle nose plier, sometimes you can use a couple of small pieces of piano wire or something like that, and you kind of spread one end of it. It will shrink back up. And then you can get it over what you're trying to get it over. In this case, the other two. I didn't stretch it far enough, I think. Might be able to get it. It's there now. As you can tell, I'm not a perfectionist. It takes too much time. Hey, John, good to see you. Hey, Daniel Banks. Like I say, I'm not really watching chat too much because I'm working here. Steve may be here later, and he'd probably watch it a little bit better. If anybody wants to join the chat or join the video, just holler at me and we'll see about getting you on here. Yeah, of course, my hole's not big enough. Best laid plans. When I start to put the roof on, I'll actually attach these to the roof so they won't show. But first, I'd like to test this and make sure it's going to work good. So far, the only one of these LEDs I've messed up, and I did it twice in a row, was on the diner on the layout. That's already on the layout. And the sign, I had resistors on everything except the sign light. And it kept blowing. Of course, it blows it out as soon as you turn it on because these won't take very many volts going through them. This is 3 of them wired together, so it should be fine with one resistor. Now, where did my tester go? Oh, if I get better. Well, wouldn't you know? Excuse me just a minute, guys. I'm going to run up to the layout room and get my tester for these. Be right back. Sorry about that. But as you know, you never have what you need where you need it. So turn that one off. See this better. Come on now. Yeah, the inside light works. Oh, and two outside are working also. Okay, so we're good to go. Now put the roof on. The only bad thing about putting these lights in these kits before you get them on the layout is you've got the telltale wire hanging at the bottom. And if you've got more work to do on it, then it just kind of, everything gets in the way. Let's see, put the side one on first. These are actually corrugated aluminum panels. Yeah, kind of hard to see there. I painted them gray with a gray primer. They look like this. Well, that's really bad light too, isn't it? Get it like this. I don't know, you can't see that either. Anyway, they're a strip of corrugated aluminum, very thin sheet. I usually cut them. They tell you to cut them with a razor blade, several passes with a razor blade. I use an X-Acto paper cutter tray, and it seems to work really well.
Hey.
Can't hear me because I got. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I can't hear you at all.
Figures. Okay, I'll figure something out.
Let me get this turned up. Maybe that's my problem.
Is it your end or my end? Hello.
Can everybody hear me on there? Can you hear me, Steve? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Okay, let me reboot.
I'm not sure why, but I can't hear you. Okay. Okay. Well, while Steve is fixing that, I'm going to glue the roof panels on this. And for that, I'm going to use the E6000. I like this stuff real well. Real easy to work with. It dries pretty quick. It's crystal clear. And it doesn't take much. You can glue stuff on pretty well with just a few dabs. This one dry. Okay, let's try that a little better. The only downside to this stuff is it's kind of like hot glue in the fact that it likes to string out. Once I get the roof on, while it's drying, I'll show you how I do the window glazing. I don't use the acetate that comes with the kit. I'm not getting enough on there. A couple small clamps here. Facilitate this. There again, this stuff dries pretty quick, so I won't have to put it on here for very long. Hey, Dwight, good to see you. Well, I can see you,
How about you hear me?
but I can't hear you.
Man, I don't know why.
Nope, can't hear you. Have no sound. Hang on a second. Let me check your mic settings. Yeah, that's okay. I don't see anything unusual, Steve.
Figures.
Is your volume up on your phone?
Yeah.
Huh. You hear Steve fine? I don't hear Steve. Okay.
That's
Why is that?
Do they hear me?
That's weird. Well, I've got one of these. Okay, let me do this so we don't get a really nasty feedback. Okay, Steve, try now.
How about now?
Now I can hear you. I don't know why it's not coming over my phone. That's weird. Because that one is, that one's not.
Well, John says he hears me. Dan says he hears me.
Well, I hear you now.
Okay.
But I was expecting to hear you over the phone, the speaker on the phone, because I had this one turned off. But I turned it on. I can hear you now.
I got you.
So I'm not sure what the problem was. Anyway.
Who knows? So what are you doing anyway?
I'm just messing around. I was putting the lights in this. Putting the lights in this mine. This is the Idaho Springs mine from Campbell Scale Models. And I had to get the lights in so I could put the roof on so I could weather it. You know, you got to do one thing before you can do the others.
I got to plug my phone in so it don't die. I can do this. Come on. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay. Anyway, I hope we're plugged in. Well, let's see. Hello, Digger. Hello, Daniel. John. Good morning. Dwight. And Randy. And who else we got? And Wigwag. Steven, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he was first one in.
Yeah, I was a little late.
He's still here.
So anyway, what were you doing, Claude? What are you building?
Well, I'm putting the lights. I'm adding some LED lights to the kit. This is, I'm gonna hold it over here because I can't see the screen if I hold it there. It's this mine right here. That way. It's always the opposite way you think. This is Idaho Springs Mine from Campbell Scale Models. And while I'm waiting on my backdrops to show up, not to show up, but the guy was out of town, so it's taking a little bit longer to get the backdrops back. But I can't do the plaster on the mountains until I get the backdrop in.
Ah, okay.
So while I'm waiting on that, I'm working on the kits that are going to go in those locations.
Hey, Dave. Dave BNSF. Good morning. I spent the last week cleaning my shop.
Pretending to clean your shop.
No, I'm actually doing it. I got tired of not being able to find anything, so I got rid of a lot of crap. Got a lot more organized. Let's see, you go that way. And now tinkering with this mess to nothing runs out here. Everything derails. What's everybody else doing this morning?
Well, I don't know what they're doing. I haven't been able to watch. I can't work and watch chat. So,
What? I can look at chat.
well, that's what I figured. And that's what I told them when.
Dwight's working on another trying to get it to work. Okay. Let's see. Everybody else is just saying hi. Let's see. Randall Ellis saying he figured he'd check in for a while. He says he's waiting. He blew a right rear tire on his van. 5 miles south of Norwood, Missouri. He's waiting on a van to get these crews and someone to bring a tire for the van. That's right. You're a crew driver. I forgot about that, Randall. You're one of the good guys.
Norwood, Missouri. Where's that close to, Randall? If you're still here. Well, that's not working at all. That tape didn't stick for squat.
And you drive BNSF crews, is that correct?
I believe that's what he'd said in the past, yeah.
Let's see. John, he's putting LEDs on 2 bridges. And Dave he's making bacon in an air fryer. How's that work? I got an air fryer. I hardly ever use it. Oh, that's cool, Digger.
Hey, John, if you want to join us on camera, just holler. I'll send you the link.
Daniel, yeah. Finally the problem isn't me. I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see John 2618's update on his layout?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I saw it this morning. That's really good. He's got his backdrop up and the base painted. I think it looked like light blue. He's got his fascia up and some of his track in.
Well, he's been doing some work.
Yeah,
I haven't seen his channel for a while.
Yeah, it's the first I'd seen. He's got a nice looking layout room.
That's right. He's in the new house now, isn't he?
Let's see. Daniel, you're painting the roof walks on Owen 30 scratch built 1870s boxcar. Ooh.
Okay, I think that'll work.
Digger says he hears me on that side of the Atlantic. And where would that be, Digger?
I thought I was the loud one. He's in England, I believe. Or Britain. I'm not sure what they prefer. Okay.
God, it was the longest time before I realized that New England is an area, not a state.
Yeah.
British Isles. Okay.
British Isles. Okay.
Well, let's see if I can put this phone someplace where you don't have to want to see me. I don't have a tripod anymore that hooks up to my phone, so it's a little hard to do this.
Yeah, those tripods are inexpensive, but they fall apart real fast.
Well, it doesn't help when you drop them.
Well, yeah. Usually they drop your phone. It's usually what you have happen.
Well, let's see. What if? I'm going to try to figure something out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know. It's nice to be able to find all my tools, though.
This is true.
I wonder if I can MacGyver.
Okay.
How's the weather there, Claude?
How's the what?
The weather.
It was beautiful last night. We sat out in front of the garage and handed out about 5 truckloads of candy. One of the ladies in the neighborhood has been here almost as long as we have. We were the fourth house here, but she's been keeping count ever since they've lived here on how many kids they have come by. And first couple of years they had just under 200, and then they got up into the 200s, and then last year was 300 and something, and this year it was almost 500.
Holy crap.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this is kind of I wouldn't say upscale neighborhood, but more expensive homes than some of the others that aren't too far down the road. And we get a lot of kids get bust in basically. A lot of cars, parents bringing their kids, and they'll drop them off in the neighborhood. And,
right.
They're not from this neighborhood, but they come to this neighborhood, which it's not a problem. But that's what accounts for how many are out there. But we came in about 8 o'clock last night because we ran out of candy. She was worried about having too much, left over.
What's everybody's favorite Halloween candy? I know it's not candy corn.
No, not candy corn. Not for me. I like Almond Joys. I like Milk Duds, although they're not great on my teeth. But
well, you can't go wrong with Snickers and what the hell are they? The peanut M&Ms.
yeah, we had all that kind of stuff. M&Ms. She had one bag of some of the old stuff. The like what do they call them? Sexlets, sixlets, and some of that kind of stuff in it, which were the old school stuff.
Well, Dwight likes Milky Ways. Daniel likes Reese's, and he does like candy corn. Okay, I admit to that.
My grandmother always had candy corn.
And let's see, Dave likes, I guess, he says candy bars, so I guess any candy bars count. Okay, this might actually work. I think I might have jerry-rigged my tripod. Yeah, we're finally getting some desperately needed rain.
Yeah, you guys have been really dry for long. We've been dry here too. We got some last week, but not near enough.
Well, they just ended fire season last Tuesday, a week ago.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll work. Let's see. Dwayne likes peanut butter cups. I think I said that. He used to buy candy for himself. Probably how I ended up with type 2 diabetes. Oh, wow, that sucks.
Yeah, that kind of kills stuff. And well, I don't eat near as much sweets as I used to. I'm not diabetic, but I just, I used to eat chocolate out the wazoo. Mom would
Oh,
always give them to me for eating all the Hershey semi sweets that she had for cookies. She'd go on to make cookies, and then all the semi sweets would be gone because I ate them all.
you're not supposed to eat those. They're not sweetened.
Oh, there they are. Pretty good. But anymore, I have a candy bar like these king size candy bars I got now. I can't eat all those. Like half of it now.
Anything with Hershey's chocolate in it, I'm down for.
Oh, I like the chocolate. It's just that a little bit of it now goes a long way with me. Didn't used to. I used to sit down and eat a whole in one of those great big Hershey bars. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
I've been known to eat one of those.
Well, I have two, but not in one sitting.
Oh, I ate it all in one sitting.
Oh, crap. I hope this works. This is a really flaky tripod. Oh, shoot. Is that going to
I'm
work?
watching you, but it sounds like fun.
As long as I don't touch my phone. Let's see.
What I'm doing right now, in case anybody's wondering, is I'm making the roof cap pieces.
Let's try this.
This is kind of an add-on I'm doing. This is not called for in the instructions, but
Now I have to plug in my phone and see if I can knock it off the tripod.
I'm sure you can.
Sure, I can too. Let's see. Now charging. Let's see. Okay. There. Now, if I don't touch it, it'll be good. Let's see. What? Oh, Dwight likes Heath bars.
Oh, I like Heath bars.
Oh.
Yeah,
I wonder,
English toffee.
I wonder if Heath likes Heath bars. Let's see.
Yeah, Brenda gets me. She gets me a candy that at Christmas time every year. It's an English toffee covered in chocolate and rolled in nuts, and it's really good. And it's
Golden.
soft English toffee. It's not the real hard stuff.
Well, let's see. Daniel prefers dark chocolate.
I like dark chocolate every now and then. It's actually better for you.
Hey, Bill. Bill says he needs to retire so he can enjoy his days working on the layout too.
Well, I didn't send you the link, Bill, because I figured you were working. Oh, there's Jerry. Sorry, Jerry, I just now saw you.
What are you guys doing?
Hey,
We're screwing around. What are you doing?
he's messing around.
We hadn't done one of these in a long time, and I'm waiting on my backdrops so I can do an update. I don't want to do the update till I get the backdrops.
You guys been live for an hour or more.
Say again?
You guys been live for an hour almost.
Has it already been? No, it has been an hour. Man.
Claude has. I just jumped on.
Okay.
But
Is anybody in chat?
Oh, yeah, we got 4. There's 10 people watching.
I can't see chat, so
10 people with no life.
Yeah, we got Dave, John, Schuylkill River Valley.
Bill here. Bill, I'm in Virginia.
Yeah, Bill in Virginia.
I'm in Virginia right now.
You're kind of muffled, Jerry. You sound like you're underwater.
On my phone, I don't know. I'm in Virginia.
You're in Virginia too?
Yeah, I'm in Virginia.
Wow. What are you doing in Virginia?
I'm picking up a truck for the farm.
You got a farm?
My family does. They have a vineyard.
Oh, a vineyard.
Yeah.
My wife would be down with that.
Yeah. There's a lot of women that would be down with that too.
Yeah. She likes the vineyard stuff.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Everybody does.
Her family had farms. They were all, her mom's side of the family were all German. And all of the sons, all her uncles, and then had acreage up in north central Oklahoma for years. And her last uncle finally passed away. Well, it's been a while back now, but he was the last one with he had all the farmland. I forgot how many head of cattle he had, but theirs was mainly cattle, and then they also did wheat.
In Oklahoma?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wheat's big here. Wheat and winter wheat both.
Yeah.
And then cattle, a lot of cattle here too. So.
Gotcha. I can't see chat, so if anybody's
you get out by where Dennis lives, and that's where the farming, I mean the wheat is. It's really thick out there. But that's in a higher, they're higher elevation, and it's much flatter out there than it is in eastern Oklahoma where I'm at.
Okay.
Although it's not mountainous here by any means, but.
What are you working on, Claude?
This is the Idaho Springs mine that I'm doing. I got the lights, the LED lights put in today, and now I got the roof on it, and I'll hit these cap pieces here with some more gray paint, and then I'll weather it up. And I've got
what are you doing, Steve?
Well, I'm just kind of messing around because I get everything derailing anymore. Ever since I shut this layout down to work on the steamer and rails, well, I don't know what. I'm just checking cars. Some cars don't work. So I'm just kind of messing around.
I wish I could see chat. I can't see chat.
Well, that's why I have one of Dale's T-shirts from Toy Man.
Oh, there goes chat.
His T-shirt's got his logo on it, and it says "Perfecting the fine art of screwing around."
I see chat now. Bill, I am in, I don't know, Virginia. Where I'm at, Bill, to be truthful with you. I'm on Richmond Highway at a place called K Neal Trucks. It's a truck place. I guess right as you come into Virginia, I don't. U.S. Route 1. I don't know. That's all I know. I don't remember the town. I think it Alexandria, maybe. I don't know.
I've never been to Virginia.
I'm not in the truck digger now. I'm in my cousin's pickup. But yeah, I mean, they're just, I don't know, getting paperwork. I don't need to be there for that.
Hey, Digger wants to know if you've got your truck, Jerry.
Yeah, yeah, digger. That could be anywhere. I don't know the name of this town. Um,
He said if you're heading to Richmond, you can stop over.
oh, he's in Richmond. He's further down. Okay, I think we're now like by Alexandria. You're further south. I don't know how much further, but you're further south than where I'm at.
Yeah, this is a perfect time for beans, Claude, because Sheila went to play racquetball, or not racquetball, but badminton, and it's too rainy to do anything outside.
Bus driving going.
There you go.
Steve,
What's that?
bus driving going.
Fine, except see, I'm limited on how many hours I can work. I could only work 49 hours a week, so I had to take 2 weeks off, so I wasn't over my time. But now they're kind of slow because with the weather, a lot of people aren't taking time off, so they're not needing a lot of substitutes. Plus, the Ducks games are done, so they're not driving those, and they're not driving the kids to basketball. So there's not a lot of vacancies right now, which is fine. I'm just extra.
That will work.
I got you.
I sent a lot of people yesterday. They had the first route that I drove. About first one with the kiddos was the one that was a train wreck. That's when I hit the deer and all that good stuff.
You hit
And
a deer?
did that bus yesterday in the fog.
Wait. You hit a deer already with your bus?
Yeah, my first day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a menace on the road.
Oh yeah,
Jesus Lord. Did you do a lot of damage to the bus?
none. Didn't even
Okay,
do
that's good.
deer. The,
Yeah.
de- the deer was fine, but yeah, that was the end of a really perfect day.
Oh, man. Well, you're lucky nothing happened.
Yeah.
Hit a deer your first day. That's good.
Yeah, I
Welcome
think,
to being a bus driver.
yeah, somebody told me that was probably the record for the newest person with a CDL to hit a deer.
Yeah, I bet, man. Was it early in the morning or later in the day?
Oh, it was right at the end of the day.
Oh, at least it was at the end of the day.
Why am I missing the car? Let's see.
That like working or like I see the last person, hey, Schuylkill John, Lee. They're the last people to say something. Is that what you guys see too?
I'm sorry, I'm not over there.
Steve, you
Hold
are.
on for a second. That's not the color I want.
I missed you guys.
Yeah, we missed having you on Saturday.
Going back. Hi, John, Dwayne, Dave, Bill, Daniel, Digger, Randall. Blake Curley.
Much better. Much better.
So how's the woodworking going, Jerry?
Okay. Is that your building, Claude?
This is the Idaho Springs mine.
Oh,
This is what it's going to look like, hopefully, close to anyway.
okay. That looks cool.
Yeah, it'll be one of the 5 mines I'll have up in that area. And then they got the little mine cars. These don't come in the kit. These are separate. I think I threw away the paperwork I had for these. These are cool little mine cars. They're in dump cars.
Are they wood?
White metal, and you got to put them together.
Okay.
And oops, and then I just broke a piece off. There you go. Got that, and then I'm here for long. I'm going to be building. I'll be making these. These are the tram buckets for the one mine that's going to have the tram. And this is a very up close picture because they're tiny, tiny, tiny. But they should look pretty cool on the overhead line coming into that one mine.
Well, I think my phone's starting to heat up, so I'm going to kick off before I kind of lose you
Alrighty.
guys. I'll just. All right.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see you later.
All right, guys.
Jerry?
See ya. See ya, everybody.
That means I'm gonna have to watch the chat again.
I looked for 30 minutes today, Steve, to find these cotton picking chalks. I couldn't figure out where I'd left them. I did finally find them, but I'm still not sure where they were.
Well, you'll have to clean your workspace again.
But now I'm gonna put the window glazing in, and this is what I use for window glazing. Is get it up there where you can see it. Window Pro glazing. I got this from Model Tech Studios. I think I've shown it before, but it makes a clear window glaze. And it looks, for the older buildings, if you're doing older stuff, it looks like the glass back then, where it had, bubbles in it and waves in it and all that kind of stuff. It kind of gives that appearance. Oh, guess what happened to my daughter's little dachshund mix that she's got? He is a feisty little fart. And he was over last night with her when she came over. She came over to hand out candy here too. And we got done. We were in playing dominoes after that. And he got into Brenda's fingernail kit.
Oh crap!
Put your own fingernails on. Well, he got into the CA glue and got a brand new bottle and started chewing it. He comes over to the table. We didn't know what it was, but he's got it all over his teeth. I mean, it was pretty damn funny. And he did. He put a hole in that bottle and had it everywhere. Luckily, I didn't get it all over the floor and stuff. But I ended up getting it all over my shirt when I was trying to clean the bottle.
Could have glued his mouth closed.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't. I'm not sure this is going to work on this or not. Oh, stretch.
It'd be cool if that happened to Gus. That's mean. I should have said that.
Well, this is being cantankerous. Get this going up.
mess. Let's see. What's check?
Well, that's not working this time. It usually works pretty good.
Well, hello, Lee. Enfield Road in the Law. Where is that freaking thing?
Yeah. Now we might be able to get it. Okay, John, have a great one. See you later.
Here, John.
Actually, guys, the dog was fine. I mean, he didn't like it, and it was kind of funny, but it didn't hurt him at all. We got it cleaned off of him okay, and it was just kind of a funny thought that that's what happened to him. It took us a while to figure out what it was. That works much better. So it made me a little tool. Bent a piece of wire. You can see that. Get somewhere where you can see it. There we go, right there. Real thin wire to run this glazing across. So I'm getting it. Normally, you just use a toothpick and can draw it across, but for some reason, it's being a little cantankerous today. So now using this, and that's working a lot better. You get it wet on all the corners of the window frame or all the edges, and then draw it across like you're doing, bubbles. And then I know everybody played with bubbles when they were kids. That was one of the cheapest toys you could get.
Yeah.
Anyway, you put it on and then let it dry, and it gives you a pretty good effect. I have had them break, before they got completely dry, and then you go back over them again. They usually work pretty well the next time over. So if I take my glasses off so I could see what I was doing.
Let's see.
Let's just use nothing.
Too bad we didn't have time to play dominoes when you're out here, Claude, because I was like playing bones.
Now Brendan and I brought dominoes with us when we went out there. We played every night while we were there in Grants Pass. We get back to the room. They had a TV, but we rarely turned the TV on.
Well, that was the biggest thing to do during breaks at the railroad, other than pinochle, and I hated pinochle.
Yeah.
I could never figure it out.
So if you have a brush, let's see. Need a stiff brush. How about this one? Lower.
It's been a lot longer than that, Dwight. Says he hasn't seen any work on my layout for a year. It's yeah. And it runs like crap. And all the spiders.
I'm not real happy with that. That's all okay.
Dwight, he said he didn't want to stay longer than a year because he didn't want problems. Yeah, it was a little depressing coming out here and having all the crap on it and covered with spider webs.
No.
And one of these days, I got that that kit that Brian sent me, that diner.
The which kit?
That diner kit that Brian.
Oh yeah.
He made it even diner in honor of our dog.
He was wanting to do another build stream with I can't remember which one it was, the Outpost, I think. But he was trying to get everybody lined up. So I've been waiting on him to get back with me, but I don't guess he got the guys together that he wanted to do it. So
Can we talk politics?
can we talk politics? I'd rather not.
Okay.
Not here anyway.
When you guys coming back out here, Claude?
Yeah, probably never will get back out there.
Oh, don't say that.
Well,
No, but you're probably
I'm not saying I wouldn't want to.
right. Oh, I know.
I just don't know about how I would,
Well, that's like me getting to Tulsa. It's like, what would I do in Tulsa except for see you guys?
Yeah.
Hey, we got the Mom and Son Train Rail Fan. Morning. That's a new one. Where are you located?
Yeah, where are you located, and what do we
Well,
call you besides mom and son?
well, faces. Oh, Jerry says hi, Tammy. Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
I'm guessing you're the mom. That's a cool name, Mom and Son. Kershaw, South Dakota, or South Carolina. Very cool.
Well, welcome.
You should drop in on a Saturday sometime.
Yeah, come see us on Trackside.
We're a little bit more sane on Saturday mornings.
Since when?
Well, that's true. That is true. Okay, what? Okay, Mom and Son, Tammy, what do you guys model? You guys got a layout? What scale? Tell us all about it. Which now means I have to look at chat. Let's see. This one heavy fucking tree. Dwight says they got a really nice layout. Tell us more. Okay, Dwight says they are in HO. Cool.
And I'm going to guess modern, or at least closer to present day.
Well, maybe we need to have you guys on the show so you can show us.
Yeah, there you go.
We have an open invitation. You can have the whole Saturday morning hour. Of course, that might scare you away. Dwight says her son Ray is having fun time running trains. Well, how
There
can
you
you
go.
not?
What it's about.
That's really cool. Mom and son train layout. That's awesome. Dwayne says they've done other live streams. Cool. Well, then we want to be on the list. What's the name of the channel, Dwayne? Can you put a link up?
Well, let me guess. It's mom and sons, right?
Well, yeah, maybe
Mom and
the
son real fans. Yeah.
train. I'll have to look it up. How come we've never heard of it?
I don't know. There's a lot of things I've never heard of before.
Well, that's true.
This is another thing I like. Deal I like is this rusting solution. The problem with it is it wants to separate really bad, really quick. So you got to keep it agitated.
So what engine are you working on, Dwight, that's not running so good? Dwayne says they're relatively new. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, you said you just started the layout in March, a new beginner. Well, that's awesome.
Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the hobby.
Yeah. You'll find a lot of very helpful people around.
This is true.
But not us.
Yeah, ask anybody in chat. Not us. Yeah, if we could just keep this stuff mixed up while you're applying it, it's a fantastic rusting deal. But yeah, it's hard to work with it when it won't stay mixed up.
Okay, I'm gonna look up your channel. You have been awesomely welcomed into the community. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, for the most part, it's a lot of railroading community is pretty good. Well, I bet that does give you a good one, Daniel. But if you haven't figured out, from me, I'm not into the waiting for stuff.
Oh, there it is. Mom and son Texas Trail fans. Okay, you got 451 subscribers. Well, you just got another.
Whoa, I got more than I got. Of course, I'm not out to get subscribers, but
Well, I just subscribed.
well, send me the link so I can.
I'm going to put it up.
I'll get it later, but yeah, I think it'll work just fine.
Okay, I just put the link up in chat.
Okay, that away. This black here a second.
Well, you make a lot of noise.
I know that chair's really bad.
You're welcome, Tammy. We'll get you to 500.
Yeah. I cannot copy it from there.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. Not on this. Now on YouTube you probably can, but I can't get to it from there. Let me see. I'll change over here to seeing viewing on YouTube. Maybe I can go it that way. Change over here to seeing viewing on YouTube. Maybe I can go it that way. Change over here to seeing. Oh, cool.
Oh, my goodness.
I like the music. Like party time.
That wasn't me.
No, it was their channel.
Oh,
There's a video on their channel. I'll look at it later. When oh, that's great. Well, you know what I didn't do?
yes.
You know what I didn't do? There we go. I didn't subscribe. There we go. Now I'm subscribed. Well, actually, back on track subscribed, so I'm going to take it off there. I'll have to look it up later and get it on mine. Oh, I'll leave this one on there. It won't hurt. Okay.
So, Tammy, if you guys want to be on the show Saturday, let us know.
Oh, by the way, Steve, we're not going to have a show this week. I forgot we got the Dennis and I will both be at the Oklahoma City train show.
Oh, okay.
So, and I'll put up a notice on the channel, but for everybody that's here, don't bother showing up Saturday morning because we're going to be gone. Both be down there.
We get a week off. That's cool, I guess.
I almost forgot about that. Tell everybody that, but I'll have to make an announcement or something, spot on the channel to let everybody know we won't be there. Just dropping everything right and left. I don't know if this will show up on the camera very well. Right there. Maybe. I don't know if you can see that. The glazing on the windows. But that's after it starts to dry. And like I say, it gives you that old glass wavy look. So for these older buildings, it really goes well with it. And once it's dry completely, then I'll spray this whole thing with some dull coat. And that should help with blending these rust colors together some. Okay, I get that. Let's see. Those just need to be painted. I guess I can glue that back on since I broke it off of there.
Hey, Claude, I'm going to run in back on the four-leggers. I'll be right back.
All right.
See worn up.
Yeah, these little work carts are a nice little model. The problem with them for me is they're so small that they're hard to get put together even with tweezers for me.
I'm back.
I could see these being 3D printed and would be much easier to paint and install in the layout. But they're white metal. Everybody can see these. I'll show you up here. Oh, that's a little better. An end dump or a car, but you got to put the whole thing together, wheels, everything. But you can make it in the dump mode with the end door open on it, dumping out into a car or into a trailings pile, whatever you want to do. This one I did for the old stamp mill building. Get up there where you can see it. And I just painted it a rust color, the whole thing. I may go back and paint paint a little more highlight on it and stuff. This is supposed to be a derelict car over on that old stamp mill. But this mill is all the rest of the mines will be operating mines as far as they will be considered working order up in the mine district. Take care, Dwayne. Now, what was I going to do? I already went through everything I was going to start. Or do that. I got through it faster than I thought. Of course, we've been on here almost 2 hours. The next mine I will be working on after this one. I can't show you that.
Hey, Dwayne, why don't you come on our show? You got an invitation. Let's see. Wilmer asked him to, and the Tuesday game, do the 5th Tuesday and the 8th November show. That's cool.
This will be the next mine I do. It's a silver spur mine. And it's fairly extensive. It's also a Campbell's kit, wood kit. Then I've got two. This one says California models, but I think they're both Sidum kits or Sudum kits. I'm not sure how they pronounce that. One's in a Sudum kit box and the other's in a California models box. And I think California models are just taking them over. These are metal kits, corrugated metal kits that you're supposed to solder them together. I'm not sure if I'll solder them or if I will go with the E6000. I think the E6000 would work on it real well. And not real good pictures of them in here, but this is the Red Lake mine. Get you a picture there on the bottom. Kind of see what it's going to look like. And then the other one is the this on here. This one is the Black Bart mine, and it's the smallest of all of them. See if I can find a picture of it in here anywhere. No, not much of not much of a picture. This one's a fairly simple one here. It's going to look kind of like that. Oh, there's a kind of a picture of it with a train in front of it. There we go. There in the background at the end of the train is the mine. That'll be the end of the run on the mining district. But altogether, I'm going to have 5 mines up on that upper level on that side. So that should be plenty of switching possibilities. Steve, I was just telling him I'm kind of at the end of what I was going to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the end too. I've got burn piles I've got to go fire off.
Oh boy. In the rain?
What's that?
In the rain?
Well, actually kind of quit at the moment. I think I got about an hour or two.
Oh, well, yeah. If it's not soaked down to where you can't get them going.
Oh, they're all covered with plastic. So
Ah,
they're all dry.
it's not the funny bushes, is it?
No.
Okay. As long as it's not the funny bushes.
It's all wood.
Okay.
Actually, some of them are those big old flipping tree stumps that I dug out over the summer.
Well, those will take a lot longer than an hour to burn.
Oh yeah, they'll probably be smoldering for a week. They're massive. So if you're ready off, I guess I'll.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the end of what I was going to do.
All right.
I may find something here after a while to do, but won't be on. And I'm sure my wife would like her laptop back, so
Probably.
probably ought to do that. Anyway,
All righty, guys.
thanks for joining us, guys, and hope you have a good rest of your day and good rest of your week. And remember, no show, no Trackside Live this Saturday.
But the following
one, we'll probably have some video and stuff from the show, maybe the show.
Cool.
We can take some, but I'm going to meet Dennis down there, and if we get real lucky, Roy might be there.
Oh, sweet.
He wasn't sure if he's going to get back from California in time, but anyway, we will see you then.
Okay. Peace out, guys. Later.